All right. Hello, hello. I don't know if anybody's here, but we're doing more art. That's it. I don't have anything more to say. Hi, I'm here. Uh, all right. Come on. I don't really have much to say. Oh, hi, Tommy. I don't have much to say before this one. Kind of just we're gonna be drawing. Not unexpected, I gotta say. Also, my pen, the tip of this thing keeps on coming out. Like oh, now it's not gonna do it. It like falls out with gravity. So, I've ordered new ones, but those aren't coming anytime soon. I very well might lose this today. Like I might start drawing, raise my hand absent-mindedly, and the thing goes flying. So yeah, we'll just have to figure that out. But yeah, we are going to be doing some art, as would be expected. Namely, I need a new stream offline thing. My old one is kind of dog shit. Huge. Very big. My other one is kind of dog shit. I haven't changed it in a long time, and it kind of deserves an update. So now is just thinking about how to do that, because I'm not exactly sure. Huge colon D off screen. There's a very small colon D just up there. Hi! Anyways. Yeah, I have no major ideas. Well, actually, I have ideas. I just don't have a coherent way to put it all together. One thing I want to do, TV screen that says, it just says stream offline. Stream off line. You don't usually get to see how dog shit my handwriting is. I also obviously want the Hoog. The Hoog's got to be there. I think I want a couch with the Hoog sleeping. On the couch. There we go. Wooden walls, I guess, just to match the aesthetic. All right, what else? Because this is where I'm just trying to come up with ideas, because my old offline thing is just really bad. It's just a red background, a couch, and a TV, which is effectively the same as what I want to make, but I want to make it better, and I want to make it not look like that. So let's see. What other things would I want in an offline screen? I mean, I guess those are the main important things, right? You got the channels, the channel representation via Hoog. You got the stream offline so that you know that the stream isn't online anymore. List my Patreon members. Like I have, it's just a picture. So it doesn't update with Patreon, which I don't have. It would just be a picture. Thank you to my Patreon members, and there's nobody there. I kind of like that. I won't do it, but I like it as a thought. It would be funny. It would be rather humorous, I must say. Alright. Well, I suppose we could just kind of start off working on the walls here. Because that will be the easiest asset to just kind of move around and stuff. But if other ideas come up, do not be afraid to suggest them, because I not exactly sure what the whole thing is going to cohere into by the end. Alright, so in order to do this, I'm just gonna do what I usually do. Bunch of lines. And then I'm gonna draw over those lines to give them texture. I can probably also make them slightly crooked. Just to feed into a little bit of a janky vibe. You have an idea? Shoot. Doing the Family Guy death pose. So one idea that I had, and I kind of still want to do it at some point, but it would be a lot of effort. I want my BRB screen to be like an animated thing with various references and stuff. And Family Guy death pose would not be unexpected there in that idea. However, in this circumstance, it's just going to be a picture, because this doesn't need to be... I don't need to put that much effort into this. Nobody's going to be seeing it. But, at some point, I want to start working on basically just, you know, TV screen, Hoog, maybe me, so that people don't assume that I'm supposed to be the Hoog. And then various antics ensue. I know this is the most comprehensive diagram I have ever drawn. Trust the process. It would be funny, just imagine the Hoog laying there. In a I mean, maybe. Because the biggest dilemma I've got is how do I display the Hoog sleeping on a couch and a TV, both facing the viewer? Because I'd want the TV to be, you know, like that, facing the viewer and be like offline. Awful. And I also would want the couch facing the viewer. And this isn't how, like, living rooms are set up. People don't do this. You don't have your couch next to your TV. They're typically facing each other. So it's a little bit of a confusing setup. And I'm not exactly sure how to go about it. Idea, but hard to describe. Must doodle. Because I was also thinking we could do, like, orthographic point of view or whatever, you know. Have it like this, and then have the couch kind of like so. Like, I think it would be like that. Basically, yeah. Basically this kind of thing, where they're vaguely facing each other, but it's a angled point of view. This is not drawn to any perspective rules whatsoever. It is floating in space. All right. I don't know why I'm erasing that like that. Anyhow, I can start off by just drawing the, like, rear wall, because, I mean, that's going to be the same nonetheless, whether or not it's angled or not. It'll be there, so I won't be, you know, I won't draw something and then immediately go, actually, I don't want to use this. All right. It's also easy. You're gonna get me warmed up. Let's see. It's been a second since I've drawn, I think. And I actually remember, I think the last time I drew was last week. So it hasn't actually been that long compared to all of the other breaks I've taken from drawing. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna suck at drawing right now. Because every time I try to do something, even if I've done it a million times before, I suck at it for the first hour and a half. Alright. I don't really know why I've gotten into this kind of style. Like, there was definitely a reason why when I first started doing art as like a hobby. Wall? Alright, let me check the wall. That is also a good suggestion. I was thinking, like, if I were to have the couch facing away, how would I put the Hoog into the image? And that's a good suggestion as to how to do it. I'll keep that in mind. But, yeah, no, maybe, perhaps, I draw this way, I draw with, like, purposefully fucked up, just so that it's less effort on my part, because all things considered, if it's part of the art style, the, sketchy lines and stuff like that, then perhaps it's easier to do. I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is that I actually quite enjoy doing it. It's so interesting to me how many different ways there are for people to draw. Like I watch a lot of indie animation on YouTube and stuff, and almost every single one of those, almost every single indie animated, like, student CalArts film thing is a completely different style from one another, which is really interesting to see. Being lazy as an artist is okay, as long as you don't generate your images. Yeah, no, as long as you're actually putting in effort, you're, like, you know, using your hands and stuff to make something, then it's fine. There's no reason to be like, oh, my thing must look like Ivan and his son. You know, the painting. I must have I must have an art style that resembles the Mona Lisa every single time. Like, no. I know some people who are like that. Who are like, oh, my art's so dog shit, and they're like drawing beautiful scenes and like faces with insane detail, like skin shading and stuff that is like incredibly high quality. But they'll just look at somebody else's art and be like, oh, I wish I could draw like them, when they're drawing like a fucking maniac. It's sad to see. Also, the lettuce? Alright, let me get the lettuce. Also, welcome back to the stream, Leon. It's been a sec since I've seen you. Lettuce PNG. I'm gonna get a new lettuce PNG. Lettuce. The audacity of these talented people. Exactly. Exactly. And that's kind of why I have a bit of a grudge, a bit of a massive grudge against like art schools and stuff. 'Cause most of the time when I see like art school and stuff, it's always teachers being like, okay, you need to draw like this. You need to draw like this, otherwise I'm gonna dock you marks. Or maybe that's just my own experience, but it really feels like They're taking the creativity out of artistic design. I don't know, my brain ain't working. Okay, where is this? Oh, I put it in the wrong folder. That's where the lettuce is. Lettuce. Where did? Okay. Why does this have to be the most annoying thing? Lettuce. Okay. Put in file. Work now, please. I was working this morning trying to get something set up with my email. And like I go to my email and Microsoft tells me, "Oh, you have to re-log in." Why? I don't know. You just have to. So then I try to re-log in. And I put in the password that I had. And it just didn't let me in. So then I went to change the password. Changed my password. Then put in that password and it still didn't let me in. And now it's not letting me in for another 24 hours for some bullshit. I hate email so much. I don't know why I went on this tangent. It's just on my mind. You know what? I know why I went on this tangent. Because I hate the way that the most comfortable Gmail. It's so annoying. I hate it so much. And that's basically everything in Microsoft and all this shit. Like always, it's just so annoying having to go through and like jump through all the hoops required to look at my fucking emails. Like, come on. At the very least, it wasn't important because I'm blocked out of my email account for the next at least 24 hours, which is really cool. It's like, oh yeah, Microsoft, we're gonna verify that this can be you. This can take up to 24 hours. It's like, fuck you, I have stuff to do. I don't know, I hate Gmail. I hate email services so much. I wish that texting would become more common as like a method of information transmission in jobs. Because it would make shit so much easier. You remember drew a cool garlic press in graphics design school, but otherwise still like before. Oh, you are still like before. One time you managed it into the glass display. I don't know what you managed it into the glass display means. I mean, I haven't, actually no, I have shown some of the work I did in my high school art class. And it was mostly boring bullshit. I had like a monkey. It was not good art by any means. And that's primarily, I find, because I had no like direction with it. I was just kind of like, so okay, I have an assignment. I'll complete the assignment by drawing a monkey. I wasn't having fun with it, you know? Like, if you want to draw a garlic press, then there's a good chance you'll get a nice looking garlic press out of it, you know? Then again, I don't know if you did want to draw the garlic press. Perhaps it was perhaps it was a really annoying thing to draw. Either way, though, I feel like a lot of the time school takes a lot of the fun and creativity out of art. And that's why I say everybody can do art and you don't need to go to school for it. And if anybody ever tells you, like, I went to college for art. I got an art degree. So you can't say, like, beat them up. Punch them in the face and dick. If they don't have a dick, just punch them in the face. That's fine as well. School had a glass display in the main hall. Ah, yeah, we had that as well. All your friends had their art displayed there multiple times. How do you escape from jail now? Well, you don't go there. You're an artist. No, that's a bad joke. Never mind. You can glean the rest of that joke for yourself. I won't say anything anymore. But yeah, no. My school also had those, like, glass display cases and shit. And not just for art. Like, high school, the glass display cases were all just for the art stuff. But now that I'm in college, you see glass display cases for, like, fucking hockey equipment and shit. Like, there'll be a belt sander in a display case. And look at the belt sander. It's cool, right? I don't exactly know why, but I suppose it's because people have various different what's the word? There are a number of different subjects that people participate in. All right, so if I take this, we do this, get that, and then we're gonna take this, and I'm actually going to increase its size. Like so. I think something like this, probably, is about as big as it should be. What am I drawing? I am working on a new stream offline screen because the one that I currently have is a really old piece of pixel art that I made like a long time ago, and it's not it doesn't look good, I can tell you that much. So I'm gonna be making something to replace it. Snail time, jail time. Is that what you say before you garlic press all over the place? I don't know. I was trying to think of a Morbius-esque joke. But when you say shit like that, I feel like I feel like you love garlic. That's good, because I feel like anytime you say something like that, it could be misconstrued as some kind of innuendo, and I don't want to suggest that, whatever it might be. All right. Oh yeah, I'm like really tired, by the way, because yesterday it was 35 degrees out in Quebec, and I was working outside for how long? 10.5 hours, I think, with pretty much no breaks. So I am fucking exhausted from yesterday. I touched grass. I touched glass because I'm a window cleaner. That's how you know I'm gonna make an excellent Twitch streamer, when my day job is window cleaning. All right. So we can do this. Stretch these out. They don't need to actually be the correct size or something. They just need to be lines that go down the background. Was I high up? Not on skyscrapers. No, I like local. As we were just doing local window cleaning. Otherwise, I would have had breaks probably. It was rough, gotta say. But yeah, no. I'm pretty sure I nearly got heat stroke from yesterday. So that's how you know. That's how you know you worked a good job. It was actually quite rough. Anyhow, I'm still tired as shit from that. Also, I tried to fall asleep the night before and couldn't until 3. So I went to bed at 3 in the morning, got up at like 7, and then worked for 10 hours in like 35-degree weather. And then I came back, ate 3 Italian sausages, and fucking died on bed. I hit my bed and died right on the spot. All right. So I worked 10 hours, no break. Yeah, it was pretty much my fault. I could have chosen to take a break whenever I wanted to, but I didn't bring a lunch with me. So, I didn't really have a reason to take a break. Oh, man. But hey, we're here now. Despite how delirious I may be. That would be illegal in Germany? No, it is illegal here. But it's a family business. That sounds like a mob thing. It's a small family business. It's not like I'm not working for somebody who is managing 50 who's managing 50 employees and stuff. Just a few people. We are not in Germany. Well, in most places, unless you're in the US, I don't know what goes on in the US. Perhaps you have to endure absolutely awful conditions all the time. Wouldn't be unexpected. But in Canada and Germany, there are rules. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yes. So let me see, how should I go about this? Because I want there to be a TV screen in the middle. If this is just going to be the back wall, then it won't be going all the way down to the, like, floor. It'll be going down to this, I think. Oh, I completely forgot about the song additions. I apologize. I could, if he is around, ask Biz to take a look through some of the music that was sent. Because I completely forgot. Although I could put some music up and just listen to it a little bit. You know what? How about it? Let's go check out some song submissions here. Let's see. I'm not sure which of these are, like, really new or not. There's all these... Okay, so these are the Crypt of the Necrodancer ones, so presumably the ones after... Who the fuck sent in... I was gonna ask who the fuck sent in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis's OST, but of course it's Resident Evil Fan 247 who sent that. That's not unexpected, gotta say. Alright. How about, let's check this one. All of the new ones are by Astrophysics. So I could, actually, you know what, I remember taking a listen to this, and I'm pretty sure I enjoyed it. So, let's try it. It's a long one. That's 10 minutes. 10.5 minutes long. Wow. This is quite the doozy. Was it this that I like? Hold on, I'm gonna skip through a little bit just to see. Oh yeah, I remember I liked it, but it's like insanely... It's a little too high energy for the stream, I think. Yeah, no, I remember listening to this one and I did in fact like it. It's just a little too high energy for the stream. Let's see. Thunderstruck? If you wouldn't mind sending in Thunder... Wait, you're not in the... I don't remember if you're in the Discord. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm still kind of sick. Losing track of time and shine. All right. Let's try this. This one's got a more appealing thumbnail, even though it's effectively the exact same. Let's have a listen. Alright, so, for this, I mean, let me just cheat a little bit. Yo, what's up, Resident Evil fan 247? we literally just mentioned you because I realized that you sent Resident Evil OST stuff in the music suggestion. Which is finally. You just woke up? It's like, it's 5 in the afternoon. And as we know, everybody goes off of my own time. Everybody goes off of Eastern Standard Time, no matter what. How it works. You may be tired. Hey, welcome to the party. It's 2:30. Well, 2:30 is also a little late, if I'm being honest. 2:30 p.m. Yeah, that perhaps a little late. Well, no actual shame in waking up late. I think I woke up at 1:30 today because I was. Could you imagine? Right? Could you imagine me waking up at 1:30? You missed it, 247. But I was talking earlier about working 10 hours yesterday. Just 10 hours straight, out in some very hot weather. It was fun. It wasn't fun. in no way was it fun, actually. Alright. Alright, so we can just put a line across the bottom. Like so. It doesn't touch all of them. Fuck. Ender, is it me? Am I still alive? Barely. I think I'm still kicking somehow. How's it going, Lemurian? Been a little while since I've seen you in the chat. We are just doing some new modeling. New arting for the channel. Because there is art that needs to be remade. Regarding the two Shine versions, they're actually a bit different. I picked the one with even lower energy. I see. So, let's see. This is a very low energy, this one. Let's see this one. With the CCCP and like a crying anime girl. King Cobra Snake. Vacation ended. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, a King Cobra. It's really good, you promise? I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Honestly, most of the stuff that gets sent in, I quite like. It's just, a lot of it doesn't necessarily fit with the vibe that we're trying to harness here on the art streams. That being chill. All right. And we'll just put the Cobra right here. Let him hang out in front of Pebbles. Sickness is so not fun. I hate it, actually. I don't know why they invented this. It's oh. Hey, what did I say about the nib of this thing? It's gone. I don't know where it went. Where'd it go? it just fell out of the pen. And it's so small that I can barely find it normally. Empty servers, but it has lyric. I see. I mean, if I was able to concentrate while listening to music that had lyrics, and also if copyright wasn't a thing, I would have so many tracks in these playlists. But I can't because copyright is a thing. I can't just I can't just use random people's music. Oh, there it is. Without asking. Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Copyright isn't cool. Yeah, something DMs. Yeah, no. It's a lot of stuff. And I mean, if it's like the artist themselves being like, yeah, I don't want this to be used, then that's fair enough. But oftentimes it's not. It's just some big ass company being on, like, using the music and being like, okay, you must buy a license from me if you want to use this other guy's music. I didn't put any effort into this art whatsoever, and I'm going to be paid for it. It's really quite annoying. But yeah, no, I've got a lot of stuff, and the reason why I bring it up is because you mentioning, yeah, no, record labels suck. You mentioning that it has an unexpected part in the lyrics reminds me of one song by a artist known as Brock Berrigan, I believe. And he does, like, I think it's called house music. I'm not exactly sure, but it's chill, generally lo-fi. And one of his songs, called The Celebration Song, is really, really chill and vibey. Incredibly, like, enjoyable to listen to, except only, like a minute in. That's not English. Oh, wait, is that, like, Japanese? You know what? Okay, I have a lot of thoughts that just came to my brain, but I will try to continue what I was saying. Anyways, like a minute into the Celebration Song by Brock Berrigan, you know, I could just put it on anyways. The VOD would get muted, but then I'd just post the unmuted VOD on YouTube, and I don't get money from that anyways. So, I wouldn't be bothered. But, you know what? Do you guys know if they'll, like, take a stream down? If there is muted, only this part would be muted, not the entire. Yeah, it would only be like this part, and it would only be muted on the VOD, I believe. So it reasonably speaking wouldn't be a problem, I believe. But also another thing that I should put more of in the playlists are Minecraft music, because that music definitely fits the vibe that I'm going for with these streams. Minecrafts, exactly. All right, here. Let me put it on. It's definitely going to get caught by It's definitely gonna get caught by the fucking DMCA shit. However, it's only a few minutes long. It's a good listen, and it's got something happening just a few minutes in. Or not even a few minutes. Like, not even. You'll hear it. I don't care. And this does have lyrics in it. But it's mostly just kind of repetitive. I don't know. You'll get it. I don't know. I'm not somebody who listens to proper like sung songs. I enjoy this kind of stuff. Yeah, kinda. I mean, Brock Berrigan's whole thing is that chicken mask. This part.
You go fuck yourself, you fucking ass.
It catches people off guard every single time. I wanted to say something regarding Japanese, by the way. Oh yeah, that was yeah, that was the thing that reminded me of the Minecraft stuff, because I remembered. Oh, come on. All right. Of course my internet would go out. Could my internet go back in, please? Could I have my internet back, please? Come on.